Hello and welcome to Black-Cat series of tips on how to get the most from your graded readers. Okay, today we're going to be looking at getting started once you've chosen your book and how to use it really in the first lesson to get the most out of it. And to have a look at this, let's have a look at some of our objectives first of all. The main issue in the first lesson is really to get students activated and to get them interested in what we're going to talk about, giving them some input about the themes they're likely to encounter. This will also help them engage, and therefore from a motivational point of view, this will make the actual reading a lot easier afterwards. It's also very important that students are aware of difficult words, and therefore key vocabulary should be taught or elicited from the students before we start reading. We can use the carefully designed covers of the Black-Cat books in order just to get students interested from the very beginning. In this case, I've taken off the top of the book so you can't see the title. You can simply do this in the classroom with a piece of cardboard. Here we can then ask students simple questions such as to describe what they can see, or ask them a series of questions such as what is happening depending on the level. If they are of a higher level, they can not only be limited to a simple description, but we can also ask about their impressions and how, for example, this character makes them feel. There are all ways, again, of getting students interested in what they're going to be reading afterwards. These activities shouldn't take too long, as you may see that the students are keener to get started on the book itself. We can, however, show them the full title and see, for example, if the author of the book means anything to them, if they know that this author has read any other books, and if they have any ideas what the books themselves may be about. For example, here we have books by Oscar Wilde and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who is famous for his Sherlock Holmes, but maybe not many people know that he also wrote this book called The Lost World. After this, we have also character pages. These are also very good for getting the students started. Here, for example, on the left, we have the characters from the Miami Odell case, while on the right, there are characters from Sherlock Holmes, and another Sherlock Holmes series there. On the final one, these are characters from the Vampire's Tier, and again you can ask students either to describe what they can see in the pictures, how the people are dressed, or simply comment upon their expressions. Chapter headings can also be used in a particular way to get students' interest started. Here, for example, we have the chapter contents from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. One activity that you could do here is to simply cut out the chapter headings and jumble them up and then give them to students and ask them to reorder them in the order that they think they will happen in the story. Another activity to do before you begin reading, especially with well-known books, is to ask students what they already know about the text itself. Once you've determined what they do know, you may also then ask them to ask you what they would like to know in the future. Another very important part of the Black-Cat reader is the introduction, where we give you some biographical information about the author, or if the author is not so famous, some guide to the setting, either historical or geographical, in order again to activate the students' interest in the book itself.